All right, y'all. I am tired. I have had to exhaust a great deal of energy this week, a great deal of strength. This is the week of August the 15th. Today is Friday, August the 15th. So it started on August the 13th. Okay, and it has been ongoing. It went on for 2 days, and I'm just now getting a chance to rest for the week of doing God work and of exposing people. People's masks are falling out. Their true feelings are coming out. And they are no longer able to hide who they truly are. Okay. Now I do, but if you looking at this video, you have already seen the other videos of what has taken place over these past couple days. One of them I didn't get the footage of, but that was the day that I was attacked verbally, mentally, emotionally, and they were attempting to try to provoke me to allowing them to attack me physically. I was threatened. The girl threatened to kill me. It was about 12 people trying to jump on me this particular day, kids included. Okay. And it was a really rough day. I put the video up the next day, I believe, telling y'all about that, or that same day, but that video is up already. And as you see, I am exhausted right now. I'm very exhausted, so I'm now going into my rest period because now I got to rest. I got arrested. I was wrongfully arrested. The girl that her and her family attacked me, she went and took out a warrant on me and said that I was communicating threats after she made a false report saying that I communicated threats. And then also she went and took out papers on me, and she completely lied with everything that she said. And the particular day that was referenced in her complaint, where she said I communicated threats, on this particular day, I said nothing to her at all. And actually, I was recording an incident and, trying to get my son to calm down because he was mad because I told him that they had tried to jump on me the day before, and it was like 12 of them. And so he was upset, and he exchanged words with her. He was actually fussing with her. A grown child was arguing with a child. And so while I was trying to de-escalate the situation, as always, I was, trying to make sure to keep my son away from everybody, because I understand his frustrations, because they know that I don't bother anybody. They know that I just mind my business. I don't bother people. You know what I'm saying? And so he was very upset. There were lots of sheriffs out here. There was lots of police officers out here. It was a big old thing. And I think I have some footage on my camera of all the people that were out here that seen me not saying nothing. But although they were present, she went and took out a fraudulent report, and everything she stated in there was a lie. And I have proof that everything she stated in there was a lie. So I want to first tell y'all what was reported and what she said that I did. All right. It said on or about the date of offense shown, which was 8/14. And in the county named above, the defendant unlawfully, I'm the defendant, and willfully did threaten to physically injure the person of Santana Locklear, damage the property of Santana Locklear. The threat was communicated to Santana Locklear by orally stated, I will slap you in the face. And then they put complaint is 4 months pregnant, high risk pregnancy. I've got something for you all. I will burn your truck up. And then I will have someone to kill your kids. Then it says that me, the defendant, had my 15-year-old to come outside with a handgun and a knife to threaten the complainant and her family. Now, I'm the defendant. I don't have a 15-year-old son. On the video, all you hear me say is, ain't nobody saying nothing. Okay? Because the day before, they tried to attack me. And I walked away. But that's the only thing you hear me saying on that video. The only people you hear talking on that video is her and her people and my son. I never said I will slap you in the face. I have proof of that. I never said I got something for you all on 8/14. I never said that on 8/14. And I never said I will burn your truck up. And I never said I will have someone to kill your kids. And I have video to prove that. And lots of witnesses that are not going to say that. But I didn't say none of that. And my son is not 15. My son did not have a handgun while he was out there fussing with her. That's unfair. And he did not have a knife. At all. So she what's wrong, Zoo?
I want some goddamn fucking insurance.
You ain't getting none of my insurance.
Please.
Hell no, that's mine.
Please.
No,
please, 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 please.
You can only get one more and you're not getting no more and I'm not playing. So I now have a misdemeanor, communicating threats, although I have evidence that I didn't say nothing to nobody at all. So we have we have discovered more corrupt officials in Robeson County, North Carolina. They gave me a $3,000 bond for this fraudulent report that she took out, these fraudulent allegations. I had a $3,000 bond. I had to get a bondsman and bond out. Zoo, stop doing all that goddamn shit before I whoop your ass. Where the orange phone? I don't like you messing with my phone. Yeah, what the fuck you watching? And why I'm on here trying to goddamn get this message out? You talking to me? Learning stuff.
No, Caleb.
Learning stuff.
Caleb.
Shit, you interrupting me while I'm trying to goddamn get this message out. Stop interrupting me. But anyway, so still trying to de-escalate the situation. Got my son calmed down. Got the whole thing on record. She went and took out these fraudulent papers, completely lied. I mean, there's so many lies in this paper right here that this should be a felony. This should be a felony offense for her because she knowingly know, and the police know, because what the fuck was that? The police know because they was out there when everything was taking place. It says on or about 8/14/2025. Hold on, so on 8/14/2025. I didn't say nothing to nobody. And I got evidence of that. Hardcore evidence. Evidence that you cannot dispute. Evidence that proves she knowingly lied. I really think that is something wrong with that lady mentally. Okay? Bro, what the fuck? So, cut that down some. Because I'm trying to record. That went down. I was in the process of trying to go file my papers, and I was getting all my evidence up after, I got my son calmed down and everything. And I was on the way out, and y'all gonna see I posted a short. I'm on the way out trying to leave. Y'all gonna see her on that video calling me again all types of niggers, calling me ugly, projecting. She was projecting onto me because I don't see nothing ugly about me. Ain't nothing ugly about me. And while I was in the cell, and I'm on my cycle right now, you know, you have to use the bathroom in front of people and shit. Now, mind you, when I went in, it was in the afternoon. Okay.
When I become a man, then I can get more answers.
Yeah, it was in the afternoon, and then
can I get 2 answers when I go out?
Let me finish my video. You can get as many as you want. I had to use the bathroom and stuff in the cell with the other ladies. So the girl made a comment, and this I'm just gonna say this because she said it. Cause the girl, she was like, with my stinking ass. She said I had a stinking ass pussy, but she ain't never been down there, and any nigga that ever been down there won't ever say I stink. Okay, but anyway, So we in the cell, and I'm using the bathroom now. Like I said, I'm on my cycle, you know, and I haven't washed since the morning, and I've been sweating and everything. But I have an oil that I use, a refreshing oil that I use to make sure that, you know, I stay fresh all day. But so I used the bathroom. She was like, I know one thing. I ain't smell nothing when you went to that bathroom. I was like, yeah, I keep this clean. And then we started laughing and shit. We was in there. We was vibing though, for real. One of the girls that I was locked up with, she was cool. Both of them were crazy as hell, but they were cool. You know what I'm saying? Both of them were cool. That goddamn Amy was goddamn a fool. But Anaya was a fool too, but goddamn Amy, that motherfucker was a fool. But we was in there chilling and vibing and shit. They were talking shit. We were talking shit, laughing and shit. We was in there singing gospel songs and all type of shit. I know they were like, this motherfucker is, they was in there laughing at us. They were like, motherfuckers in here crazy. They were cussing out the CEOs and shit. But anyway, it was a pleasant experience because it's good to see, you know, because I used to go there all the time. And I was a different type of person when I used to go. And although, like, there were a couple people in there, like, trying to be mean to me, like, I know how to transmute energy. And so when they try to give me lip and be mean to me, I'll just let them know where I stand and what's up. And, you know, bitch, I don't care how big you is. I don't care what the fuck you look. I'm not scared of you. You know what I'm saying? I know that you're only treating me this way because you got on that uniform. And, you know, you look at me as less than because I'm in this goddamn cell right now, but bitch, I'm still a person. And so I kept hitting the button last night, and when I was hitting the button, we was talking shit about the bitch that was trying to goddamn move her muscle around. So she was listening to us. So after a while, you know, when we stepped on her toes, she stopped answering the goddamn call. Cause bitch, don't play with me. Cause your spiritual rank, baby, you can't touch me on the spiritual side, so you can't touch me in the physical. So, but anyway, it was a pleasant experience. I know God sent me in there to touch some hearts and to spread some of my healing energy and to spread some love. You know what I'm saying? The niggas was in there acting crazy, but I got locked up. I got locked up yesterday and had to bond out on some fraudulent shit, on some real underhanded, real fraudulent shit. And then the magistrate, J. Oliver, didn't give me a chance to even tell him. This is how you know it's organized crime, because they set it up like this. They already knew what they was going to do before I got in there. What they were trying to do was have me go to the back and have somebody attack me and hurt me. They thought that I didn't have, you know, nobody to come get me, no money for nobody, a bondsman or nothing to come get me. But I play chess. I always pull out my goddamn rabbit out the hat right when God tell me, all right, pull that bitch out now, okay? Because he is going to wrap y'all up in y'all web so tight. I'm talking about they put me into jail wrongfully because she took out papers on me, and everything she said in this was a lie. And then, although I expressed that, and I even asked the magistrate while we were in there, I was like, well, did she show you any proof of me saying these things to her? Because I didn't do this. Like, this is not what I did. She didn't care. She didn't care. And her name was Mayers. She's a older lady. Her hair is like brown, brunette, and blonde streaks. But her and Jay Oliver, I have found out those magistrates are underhanded or crooked. They in the organized crime gang. Y'all might want to get some eyes and ears on their personal and business lines as well. I told y'all that there is a lot of corruptness going on in Robertson County, North Carolina. So now I'm going to stay in the house as much as possible so that, you know, nobody don't can't say that I was nowhere, you know, doing nothing or none of that, or, you know, not even saying anything to anybody, and knowing that they can go up here and file false reports, and you know, they come get me on false reports. I don't know what I need to do, but I am I'm looking for a lawyer because I'm getting ready to sue. But I'm not afraid, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to go back to jail. I know that God will allow some things to happen just so he can wrap people up in the web. But he has already informed me that help is on the way, and it's been a long time coming. I was very uncomfortable. You know, I did cry because, you know, just to see, I know why people are attacking me, because they have, you know, their own issues within themselves, and just being in my energy exposes those things about them. Like, you can't be fake around me, because it's going to come out in your actions, in your words, you know what I'm saying? It's going to show. And so my energy exposes people, and sometimes my energy brings those things up in people that they are not ready to deal with, okay? So that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's a them problem. I ain't got nothing to do with that. If my light irritates your demons, you need to deal with your demons, because I've dealt with my traumas, my childhood traumas. You know, I made peace with, you know, I've forgiven everybody who have done wrong to me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have no hate in my heart for nobody. Like, I don't even hate y'all, and y'all doing me wrong. I don't even hate y'all. I do send up special prayers for y'all, but I don't even hate y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I know that what goes around comes around, and I know that, you know, I know how God and my spiritual team is coming behind me. And I know that I wouldn't want God or my spiritual team, my ancestors, my team on the other side, I would not want them mad at me about me. That's all I'm saying, because it's a different type of hurt that you are going to experience. It's a different type of pain. It's a different type of, you know, problems that you're going to have after you do something wrong to me, because I don't fuck with nobody. I am walking karma. So the moment that you feel like it's okay to attack me, or feel like it's okay to harass me, feel like it's okay to, you know, insert yourself somewhere just because somebody lied to you, or, you know, just because you're a hater and because you're jealous of me, because you ain't me, that's the moment that your whole life is getting ready to take a turn for the worse. And I know that. So I know that all those people who have been attacking me these past couple days, y'all getting ready to experience God's vengeance and God's wrath. And not only that, my ancestors are, you know, going to get what they want to get from you all. And they're going to remind you of why you're going through the things that you're going through. They're going to make sure that you see my face every time something bad goes on in your life. You're going to see my face, and you're going to have to remember what you did to me, because they're going to constantly remind you that this is what happens when you fuck with our kind. Okay? I don't have to touch anybody. I have no desire to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an angry person. You know, I'm love, I'm light, I am peace. You know what I'm saying? And I am very passionate about exposing corruptness. So I don't care what y'all do to me. Y'all cannot kill me. Y'all can't harm me the way that y'all want to. God will allow you to abuse your power, but he's only going to allow you to abuse your power so much. Okay? He's not going to allow you to continue to abuse your power in the ways that you have been doing. And he is only wrapping y'all up in this well because there is a huge investigation going on in my city on all the corruptness that I have exposed. Y'all don't believe me, but when the sky crack open, just like y'all, they didn't believe Noah when he was building that ark, and I referenced this again. When that goddamn sky crack open, and them federal agents come and they knocking on y'all doors, and all the gang stalkers that y'all hired is got to subpoena to come to court. You got to explain these payments. You got to explain this vacation that this person sent you money for. You got to explain your actions towards this person who you don't know, who hasn't done anything to you for you to react to them that way. You have to explain that. They have all y'all lines tapped. They are listening to everything. They are watching y'all moves. They see y'all exchange funds. They see these text messages. They are on these telegrams. They are on to y'all. It is coming. The crackdown, the breakdown of this corruptness in this town and in some more towns that I have exposed is coming down. Okay? It's coming down. And it's coming down soon. It's soon. It's coming soon. I feel it. I think y'all feel it too because the attacks are getting more intense. Okay? So I am again seeking legal assistance pro bono. I have a very huge cases of organized crime of, different entities, the Lumberton Police Department, Sheriff's Department, Robertson County Sheriff's Department, the Robertson County Courthouse, the North Carolina Judicial Commission. There are people at the North Carolina of Appeals, Hollyridge Apartments, all their employees. That's just to name a few different magistrates. There are a lot of corrupt individuals in this town, and God has me on assignment to expose these motherfuckers, and I'm collecting all my evidence. Yeah, I do have, I'm posting videos of me being threatened. Y'all are going to see that. But I just wanted to get on here and let y'all know that they can't hold a real nigga down. I'm out. I'm free. It was actually a rewarding experience. Because, God will take you back to those places where you used to be known for. Like, I used to be a confrontational person. I used to be, I used to go from 0 to 1,000 real quick. You know what I'm saying? I used to react out of emotion, but now that I have gained control of my emotion, you know what I'm saying, now I don't react out of my emotion. I like to react from a clear thought process because, like I said, when you react off of emotion, you get in trouble. Like, I caught the girl I got her red-handed with a knife in her hand, beating on my window, telling me she was gonna gut me up. Like, she threatened to kill me. Like, I am in fear of my life. And the people that are supposed to serve and protect are the ones that are helping these people put me in fear of my life. Okay? And they're very underhanded. And I have all the evidence. You know what I'm saying? So now God has instructed me on what I need to do. And I'm going to move forward with legal action, and I'm suing everybody. Because my character has been defamed. You know what I'm saying? I have not communicated threats. People have judged me. People have made biased decisions about me. This bond was biased. Like, I ain't ever seen nobody, and he might have been, he's biased, but communicating threats with no evidence. You have no evidence. Like, normally the magistrate will be like, well, do you have some proof? Can you show it to me? You know what I'm saying? But you could tell that Mayors she got defensive when I was like, she was like, well, I took that report and I'm the one did that. I guess she wanted me to feel some type of way. And then while I was back there in jail, she came back there telling all the COs like what she wanted them to do to me. Like, she was strutting her stuff, like she was trying to show me like, bitch, I got the power. No, bitch, you don't. You don't. And God getting ready to show you that you don't. He getting ready to show you that you don't. Yeah. I ain't gonna tell you what he told me he gonna do to you and your family. But all of y'all bloodlines are cursed for the worst. There's nothing y'all can do to get this curse up off y'all bloodline. Y'all done. Your bloodline is done. I ain't gonna tell you what he told me they're gonna do. And I'm not communicating no threats. I'm not gonna tell you what he told me y'all gonna do. I don't intend on causing y'all no harm at all. But I don't intend on asking God to have no mercy on y'all when he come down on y'all heads either. And I call judgment. So, when y'all karma begins to unfold in your lives, and you should be experiencing some karma now. Y'all should be getting it in little bits and pieces now, but just know the rest of your life that you're living on this earth, in this land, God gonna help you understand who not to fuck with. But I just got on here to let y'all know I'm out. I was locked up for a couple hours. It was more than a couple. I don't know, about 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know how many hours it was. But I didn't get out to, I probably got out like 2 o'clock this morning, something like that. Got released. But yeah, I'm out and I'm just tired. So I've been resting today. I'm going to be resting this weekend. Probably going to be resting next week. For the next couple weeks, I'm probably going to be resting because that really took a lot of energy out of me. But there are still some things that legally I have to do in order to protect me and my family from being harmed by people who want to harm us, although we have done nothing to them, just because of the color of our skin. There are racist people that live around me that want to harm us. There are racist cops, racist judges, you know what I'm saying? The whole city has come against little old me just because I'm exposing what they are doing. And that's just what I'm going to do. Like, I'm just going to expose y'all. Y'all only going to show me who y'all is, and I'm only going to show the world who y'all is. And I'm going to do it with evidence, with the paperwork that y'all sign off on, with the things that y'all, these false reports that y'all are taking. Okay, I'm only going to do it with the evidence. And that's it, because it can be proved without a shadow of a doubt. And so I'm just going to, stay out the way. I did see them today, but no words were exchanged. She wasn't harassing me today. For a change, when they seen me today, they actually act like they seen a ghost. They thought it looked like the face they had on looked like they seen a ghost. When I'm not a ghost, I'm just, they probably was surprised that I was alive, because their plan was, all right, we're gonna get her in here and then she gonna die, and then you ain't gonna have to answer for this false report that you did. But no, that ain't what happened. When we go to court, you're going to have to answer, and you have the burden of, you got to prove that I stated these things. You have to prove with something that I orally stated these things on this particular day. So I got my evidence and you got yours, and may the best case presentation win. I'll holler at y'all.